Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Slay to Success show. This is your queen, Rochelle Hemingway. Welcome on in, y'all. I'll tell you, I was speaking without being on live for 10 whole minutes. So I am revved up. Okay. I am now on the program. I was like, why is it no one talking back to me? Now, I know I put out here 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are here and you've been waiting for me to come on here, I thank you so much for doing that, because I don't know what was happening, but I was not alive. So welcome to the Slay to Success show. Again, my name is Rochelle, Slay Queen Hemingway, and I am the CEO and founder of Slay to Success. It is a leadership and transformational consultant business. I am a speaker, I'm a self-published author, and a mentor. And so tonight we're going to talk specifically on how to push past the moment when you want to quit. Hello, Chevy. Welcome to the show, my queen. So I am streaming here, y'all, on 3 platforms. I am on the YouTube. Hey, YouTube friends. I am on LinkedIn. Hi, LinkedIn professionals. And I am in the Facebook community, the exclusive all women's Slay to Success Facebook community. So if you're a woman and you are looking for a community to be a part of, just find me on Facebook, rochelle.hemingway.7. And I will invite you into this group of women. So if you are here, please put in the chat what you're doing, what you're offering, if you're offering anything, because I know I'm in this space and there's a lot of things going on. So I always like to share my platform with others that are serving others. And so there are offerings. If you have some, just go ahead and put it in the chat for me, because you know I'm going to be offering some things as well. So anywho, y'all, okay, we're going to get this conversation going. Okay, so if you're here, please, again, viewing in, thank you so much for taking some time out of your evening to be with me tonight. Go ahead and put in the chat, say hello, how you doing? Let me give you a shout out so that I know that you're here and I know who I'm speaking to. But have you ever had a moment, y'all, where you just wanted to quit? You just wanted to throw in that towel. You wanted to send out the SOS flag and say, you know what, I'm done. All right. It has happened to all of us. Please don't think that you're alone in this journey that we call life. But in life, sometimes things happen to us, or I say happen for us, and we don't really know why or what. But all we know is that we hot under the collar. We got a bee in our bonnet, and we just ready, okay, to throw down if we need to. We are seeing red. We are not thinking clearly. Hey, Yolanda. So yes, this is my sister, my sister, Yolanda King, she is South Florida real estate agent. And yes, hello, my beautiful sister. So thank you for joining me tonight. I know it's warm and sunny down in Florida. So, and then we have Chevy. She says, yes, I have been there. We have all been there, y'all. Okay. And, sometimes I didn't realize in the moment how to respond. And I was all over the place. And I was like a bull in a china shop. All right. I never really caged my emotions, at the beginning when I started my career. And, like after I served, got to the point of 20 years, I was like, things started really happening in my career that I was not expecting at all. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what is really happening? So, since I've retired, and so y'all, I served 30 years in the United States Air Force and I retired about a couple of years ago. I've been doing a lot of self introspection. All right. I have been digging deep. I am doing a lot of healing and I'm like taking things, that I don't need anymore and adding things into my life that I do. And so when you're doing this, there is a lot of thinking and there's a lot of things that have happened. And you're just like, wait a minute. So how did I get past these moments? So there was distinctly 3 different times from year 20 to year 30 that I wanted to retire. I could have retired at 20 years. Okay, that's a full retirement. I could have retired at 20 years. But there were some things that I was doing after I got past the emotions that I really said, okay, this is helpful for me. All right, this too shall pass. All right, these emotions, I can't let them get the best of me. I am the leader. As a leader, I've got to show up and ready. Even though it looks like the world is against me and I'm fighting through this, I got to show up for me first. So, hey, Kim, welcome in, my queen. Yes, we're going to have this conversation, my queen. And okay, whatever you add is going to be a value on top of value. So, whatever you got, please, so we can help others as they are going through their journey when they are seeing red. Okay. And so I was like, okay, the first incident I was like, well, I'm in a superintendent position. There's another person that's coming in. They couldn't find a place for me to go, y'all. I was like, okay. And I was getting a little bit scared. And I was like, well, they're going to put me into an office downstairs somewhere and they're not going to use my skills and experiences. And this is not good. This is not good for me. I've been in, like I said, 20 years. And I'm just like, okay, this is not good. Okay. So then I fast forward and I got promoted to chief again. Another situation happened, started seeing red again. I was like, I can't, right? I can't do this. Told my husband, hey, I had a good thing at this, I had a good shot at this, but I think I'm just gonna not take on chief. I'm just gonna turn that promotion down and just retire. He was like, what we doing up in here? Okay. And it's like, well, I just think that it's just over. I can't do it. It's too hard. It's too tough. My mental capacity. Fast forward, I get deployed, same thing started happening again. All right. People questioning whether or not what I was trying to do for the greater good, they didn't want that. They wanted to be done their way, but this is affecting people. All right. And for me, that's where I have to stop. Right. I draw the line in the sand. You're not going to make decisions that affect people in a negative way. I'm here to help you to understand that that's not something that we should continue to do. But some people were against that. Anywho, okay. With all that being said, I had to realize that the road to success is never easy. If it was, everyone would be doing it. Okay. As a leader, we got to show up in a certain way. And I know sometimes we put on the smile. We want to make sure that people see us for what we're doing, and that's good, but it's got to match what's going on in the inside, y'all. We can't be showing a face and be like, I'm smiling and I'm carrying on, but in the inside, you are hurting and you are miserable and you are sacrificing a whole lot. So, I had to ask myself 3 very important questions, right? Number one, why am I quitting? Okay. Is it for 1 or 2 people up in here that don't even have anything to do with my bills? Because again, I mean, I'm getting for real, for real. Like, is it anything that has to do with the bills that I'm trying to pay for? All right. Yes, keep pressing towards the mark of the high calling excellent. Yes, Dwayne, I love that you are here. Thank you for adding value to our conversation. And Chevy says, the road is not easy. It is not easy. Okay. But when you're looking, two steps ahead, right? We're looking outwardly and we're looking to see what that perspective looks like. We kind of gauge an idea, but like, okay, yeah, like this is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. All right. And so we got to continue to go back and ask those questions. And I also have to ask, is the timing right? Am I ready to retire in the midst of me doing a job that I really, really like to do and just call it quits? Is it worth it? Was this my original plan? No, it was not. Okay, my plan was to go as long as I could and giving it all I had because at that point, I'm like, if I could do 20 years, I can do 10 years. I mean, like, seriously, that was my mindset. I got to a certain point. I think I could do a little bit more. My body feels good. My mind feels good. But there are certain obstacles and valleys and some disappointments that are coming in the midst. But I know that I was able to overcome at one time. I'm able to overcome it again. All right. Yes. As Kim puts on here, that's so good. Why am I quitting? I've been asking myself this timing. Hard does not mean I'm not supposed to do it. Hitting a wall doesn't mean it can't be moved. My queen, you get the pink clapper. Yes, ma'am. All right, giving some good wisdom, some advice in here. All right, hitting a wall doesn't mean it can't be moved. That's what I'm talking about today. Sometimes we get to a point where we're at that wall, we want to quit. Okay, but we do have to start being a little bit more outwardly mindful about why we quitting. All right. So when we ask ourselves these questions, there was, over and over again, we can kind of get a sense of where we're at. And then we start making informed decisions, not decisions based on our emotions at that time, because people will drive you to a point where you're like, I cannot. Right. So this brings me to what my next point is, and I'm not going to stay here for very long because I know we all busy up in here, but I'm going to tell you this. There was a certain certain things that I was doing that now I've created a whole new plan. And I'm going to share that with you all tonight. So please, I hope you have your pen and your paper. Maybe put this on your phone. So when you get to use it, it'll be with you. So the S in slay means stay ready to be ready. And I'm talking about being prepared. So tonight, I want you to start thinking about how you can make your own personal emergency self-care plan. An emergency self care plan. This means within a crisis or hard times, the very thing that you're going to do is pull out either your phone, your index card, and you're going to follow this plan. Because I think that some people just think, well, I'm just going to let it pass and I'm going to have to deal with every little emotion that comes my way and I'm just going to have to take it. All right. We're just not going to take things. We're going to help ourselves. This is about empowerment. This is when we say, okay, we're going to take control of the things that we can take control of. And the thing that we can take control of is our self care. So, this emergency self care is going to look like this. All right. Really, we're going to think about what to do, what to think, and what to avoid. What to do. Okay, and I'll put this in the chat here for you. What to do. That's the first. That's the first. Okay, what to do, what to think. Oh, I can't even type, y'all. Right, and the next one is what to avoid. All right, so let's make our list. Number one, what are you going to do All right. When you all upset, what are the things that are good for you? All right. Is it breathing? Is it muscle relaxation? Is it music, reading? Is it watching a movie, binge watching Netflix? Is it exercising and taking a walk? What do you like to do when you're in a good mood? Because those are the things that you're going to start doing. The very first thing, you're going to take this list out and you're going to start doing those when you're in a crisis mode. I think these situations that we seem or deem tough, we got to take control. And one of the things we have to do is be mindful. All the things outside of that we can't control, but we can start looking at our self care and really kind of helping ourselves through these situations. When we think we want to quit, when we think we have this moment, we were like, I don't know, because I'll tell you what, when you are concentrated on you, all this other background noise is going to go away. So, okay, first of all, what to do. All right. Second of all, what to think. Okay. What are you going to be thinking? All right. I hope it's positive. Do you have words of affirmation like I am worthy? I am enough. All right. I'm going to turn my pain into power. These are the things I wrote down for myself. I am in control of my life. Right. And then we're going to talk about what to avoid. Listen, not everyone is supportive in tough times. Some people will just tell you to suck it up and keep it moving. Don't call those folks. So make a list, first of all, of the people that you want to call that you know are going to help you through a situation. All right. And then you're going to make another list of the people that you're not going to call. Because I would try to talk to certain people in my life about these incidents that are occurring, and like they couldn't relate. They didn't understand why I was so upset. They said, "Oh, that's okay. You know, those things are, oh, that's all right." And I'm like, "No, it's not all right. I need you to help me." Right. So you're going to make a list of the people that you're not going to call. All right. And then you're going to think of the things that you want to avoid. What do you absolutely want to avoid? The list of the things that I made was I wasn't going to stay in the house all day. Even on the days that I didn't have to work, like on Saturday and Sunday, it was not good for me because all I do was thinking about the situation. I wasn't going to stay in bed all day. I wasn't going to listen to sad music. Okay. I was going to open up the blinds and let the light in. I wasn't going to drink too much alcohol. These are the things that help me get out of these slumps, these funks, again, these are crises. And I think sometimes we don't look at a self care plan the way that we need to, because I'm talking about this is an emergency. It's an emergency. So write this plan out on a 3x5 card, put it in your phone, look at it often, add some ideas when they come up. I'm going to tell you right now, when you are seeing red, you don't have the wherewithal. Okay? You're not thinking clearly. You're not focused. So why are you in a state where you're not there? Then you make this plan. And when you need it, you pull it out and you have it. And you use it. You use it. You made the plan, then you use it. From the military, all right? I'll tell you, the strategic plans are something we pull out, binders and everything. We pull them out. We go checklist one by one by one. This is what we're going to do. Why don't we just make something for ourselves when we have an emergency? When we have these crises, when we have these difficult points in our life where we feel like we just want to quit. All right. So that is tonight's discussion. Okay. So thank you so much, you all, for coming here. The O plan. That's right. The O plan for me. I love that. For those that are military, y'all know what those op plans are. So I love that. Yes, for you, yourself. So that way you have it. And if you get brave and courageous enough, you can start to share that with others so they understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. All right. I was going to the gym twice a day during the time when I was deployed, and it was just really crazy. And that whole situation started to rise. I was like, Rochelle, you need to move your body more. You need to move your body more. You need to, again, get your workout in the morning, but in the afternoon, you need to be walking. You need to be doing elliptical, something light, nothing heavy or anything. But this mind right here is not good, and we got to get back on track. So all the stuff that's going on in the background, let it be, but just making sure you have clarity and you have focus. All right. So I love that O plan. So again, I know you all are here and you're like, okay, well, what else? What else is this queen doing? Well, this queen has got a lot going on. Okay. So I'll tell you, first of all, if you are in the DMV area, I do have an event. I have a women's empowerment luncheon on the 12th of August from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Alexandria, Virginia, the Black Wall Hitch restaurant. So if you are here and available, and you can find that on Eventbrite. All right, and I'll drop it in the chat when after I get done, and it's in all the threads, so all y'all can see it. Because I don't know if I can pull it up here real quickly. So let me see if I can get this up so that you all can see what that looks like. And then I'm also I'm holding a free webinar next Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in that, we are going to be talking about interpersonal strategies and how do you use focus, how do you use empathy, and how do you use self-respect to get what you want and need. All right. So the first thing that will be coming up that you're going to see here is the actual interpersonal. All right. Now put that for you to kind of check out. And then the next one is the Eventbrite for the actual event that I'm going to have on the 12th of August. So if you want more information, please, please, please go to www.slay2success. And I know that's on the screen for you to all see for more information. Okay, or you can DM me at any point and I can give you all of the things that I am up to so that way you can continue to follow me and to check out when I come here live and to share and give you these tips. So thanks you so much, and that is my email address, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. If you would like to come back and you're in here and you're like, oh, okay, I'm listening. It's hashtag replay so I can give you a shout out. And if there's any topics that you want me to speak on in the future, please put them in the chat or just DM me or email me, and I will make sure I will hit that up so that way we can continue to empower one another so that way we can get after these dreams, goals, roles, and aspirations. All right. I will see you all soon. Take care. Keep on slaying until you can't slay no more. Goodbye, y'all.